Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a Friday lunchtime. Hello. Yeah, everything's looking good. It took a minute to start the stream. I was just double checking everything, just getting ready. I was just seeing just the announcements have gone out on nowhere actually. Why did the announcement not go out? The announcement should have gone out. We are live at the moment on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Steam, apparently. So that's cool. And like I said, this isn't an unscheduled live stream. I'm just wanted to come online and say hello to everybody. So I can see that there's a couple of people joining right now, which is nice. It's good. I forgot to actually get some food for my lunch, so I'll have to grab some before I go back to work, but some water will do for now. I can see over in the Discord there's some chat happening in the open TTD. Talking about cargo distribution. This is a great Friday. Why is it particularly a great Friday? I'm not denying that. It seems like a relatively good Friday, to be honest. But specifically, why are you saying Innocent Tomato? Why is it Good Friday? I think it's a good Friday. It feels like a good Friday. I mean, it's not Friday. It is Wednesday, but it feels like a good Friday. Hey, Jackamak. See, the title for Twitch hasn't changed. It is Wednesday. It's Fake Friday today. Maybe I should have put Fake Friday. Maybe I should have put Fake Friday and people would have got it better. Maybe. I just noticed the Twitch titles are all completely wrong. Again. So I'm going to have to sort that out. Fake Friday. Lunch. Chill and game. No, not in game. Did I say in game? Chill and chat. What's going on here? Oh, I'll just update that on Twitch, hopefully, and we'll see if that works. I'll yeah. It is definitely a Friday feeling. Oh yeah, I like crunches. Crunches are one of my top favourites. It's updated. Okay. Yeah, Fake Friday lunch, chill and chat. No game today. I don't think I can update the YouTube one. Let me try. Create event. I don't want to create a brand new event. I'll fix it afterwards. Matthew thought it was Friday. It was the stream title is supposed to be Fake Friday. It's not Friday. It's Fake Friday, and it's not chill and game. It's chill and chat. So I have no idea what happened there. Looks like I can update the title. Just chatting. Looks like I can update the stream on Facebook and Twitch, but YouTube won't let me update it now I'm live. So never mind. Yeah, today I've been today I've been working, but when I haven't been working, so when I was having my breakfast, I was working on my to-do list, my Master Hellish to-do list. I've lost it now. It's somewhere over here. Let me go fetch it. Here we go. So I'm gonna open that up and have a look. So I've got a few things to look at. MasterHellish.net, my merch store, at hellishstore.net is there. Jackamat says you can update YouTube. Okay. Fake Friday lunch, chill and chat, please, Jackamat. Thank you. Well, apparently the connection to Facebook's just completely gone out the window. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're Twitch and YouTube. If we connect to anything else, it's a bonus. This is what I keep telling Brandon. I don't care about Periscope and Facebook. They're not my platforms. I'm just, it's a bonus. I multi-stream because I'm split between Twitch and YouTube. That's what I am. Yeah, there's a few different things going on in the Discord. In the Viewer Plus Discord today, we were talking about we were talking about buying a bus and turning it into a LAN party bus, which would have been cool. Yeah, it's not just the audio quality on Twitter, Brandon, that's not great. The image quality on Twitter is not too good either. Certainly compared to the other platforms. Definitely compared to the other platforms. I don't know what I'm going to have to eat. I think I'll make myself a sandwich afterwards. The bus was really expensive. The bus was really expensive, Jack. There was a lot of cheaper buses on there. There's some that like needed a lot of work doing to them. But just imagine like a large single-decker bus, and you stripped out all the seats, and instead of having like loads of instead of like having the seats, you just had monitors all along the walls, and then a really nice, not bench, but like seating sort of thing down the middle that went both ways sideways. Brandon has no idea how much that bus is. It's amazing what you can find on eBay. Let's see what. So I'm gonna. I did this not long ago because when I was younger, me and a friend, we were talking about entering a rally, just for giggles. It was like, can we buy like a really rubbish car off eBay and just enter this rally? Was it a party bus? Basically a gaming bus. So you would have gaming computers down the sides. At the end, you would probably have a big screen with games consoles. And you'd probably then have a section on the outside of the bus where we have attached VR systems, so you could like have VR things, and you could drive the bus to different places and have like, I don't know, maybe go to workplaces in the car parks and things, go to schools and colleges and unis and stuff, and just like bring LAN parties to whoever wanted them. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So yeah, we were thinking about getting a rubbish car on eBay, and we actually managed to find a fire engine that was on eBay for, I think it was about £1,300, and I was like, it can't be in any decent state. But lo and behold, there is a fire engine here on eBay, and it is just £7,000 for this fire engine. I mean, it's free to collect. If you collect in person, it's free. So, fire engine time, eh? So if we get a fire engine, the idea is that if you strip it out, you could put like a few big engines in the back or something. Just make it just run real quick. And do a rally in a fire engine. Yeah, free to collect. I don't think it's what they mean is there's no postage. I think that's what they mean by free to collect. Playing VR while the bus is moving sounds like an experience. Well, you wouldn't actually do the VR or anything while the bus is moving. You drive the bus to a location, and then you'd fold down maybe one of the sides, or you know how coaches have massive storage spaces under the seating for all luggage and stuff, and the doors come like up and things. You could do it so that when the door comes up, on the inside is all the sensors and stuff for a VR. And you could just pull out like an awning or something, and then you'd have a VR area on the outside of the coach. You could do like one on each side and battle them off. You could have games people battle off. But I would say, yeah, free to collect. If we head out now to that fire engine, we could probably go and see if we can get it for free. Would the fire engine be cheating in a water fight? I would say almost certainly. Almost certainly. definitely be cheating in a water fight fire engine. If GTA has taught me anything, if playing Grand Theft Auto has taught me anything about fire engines, it would be cheating in a water fight by a mile. By an absolute mile. Mike's here. Hi, Mike. So yeah, I mean, you can buy buses on eBay, and I thought if you bought a bus, stripped it out, and put computers and stuff in it, yeah, free to collect doesn't mean free. It just means there's no postage. It means if you collect it, you don't pay any extra. So that's all cool. Apparently, my order is waiting. Yeah, I tried to basically buy some materials for the back garden. I'm currently building the back garden. I don't think it's his real name, but I don't know his real name, so Mike's the best I've got to go on at the moment. So yeah, I wanted some building materials for the back garden, and I went to the website and they were like, oh yeah, you can order these. And I was like, alright, I'll put 3 in my basket. And they were like, okay, yeah, you can check out. Alright, I'll check out. And I was like, oh good, they're in stock and all this, and they were brilliant. They said, now schedule your delivery. Alright, schedule delivery. Screen comes up with the different days of delivery options. Every single delivery day is greyed out, and the item is only available for delivery. So I'm like, order is waiting. Did you buy the bus? No, this is building materials for the garden. So yeah, and I was like, well, yes, I did leave something behind in my basket. Thank you very much. The things that I cannot get delivered because you won't let me. It's been like that for a couple of days now. So I keep checking back on the website, and the one time that I did check back on the website for delivery slots, they did have some, but they were on days that I couldn't do. So I've got to wait now, and it's probably going to be another couple of days before I can get my order delivered. But no, I didn't buy the bus. I would love to buy a bus and buy a load of computers and monitors and game consoles. Maybe you could do it so you put projectors on the side of the bus or something. Like you put big, like paint maybe squares on the side of the bus, and then you've got like you just put poles with projectors on the ends that face inwards. I had a look at it actually, and I think one of the biggest challenges with doing a gaming bus or a party bus would be power. I mean, if you've got several gaming PCs in there, I mean, gaming PCs can be quite easily, they can have 1,000-watt power supplies. What electrical device do you have, mobile electrical device, that can cope with that sort of thing? I mean, you'd have to put a generator on the back of the bus. The generator would probably cost more than the bus. And it's got to be a generator which you can then use and travel on the bus. So I'm now having a look in Google Shopping. So generators are notoriously expensive for big industrial ones. Like the bigger you get, actually that one's not too bad. A 6 kilowatt diesel Jenny. And it's £1,600. Hang on, so what was it? 6 kilowatt. Yeah, you could run quite a lot off that. I mean, if you have got 1,000-watt PCs, then that's only 6 PCs, but you wouldn't. Yeah, like your computer's not drawing that amount of power all the time, and it's averaged between all the computers. You might need a couple of them. But you go much higher, like a 20 kilowatt generator is nearly £7,000, and it's so huge it would take up half the bus. So I don't. That's pretty much a nuclear reactor strapped to the top of the bus. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the gaming bus idea is not a cheap idea. The thing is, though, is that if you researched it and looked into the different ways of doing it and all that sort of thing, you could probably find a good way of doing it. You can just even play Elite Dangerous Odyssey? I'm a little bit. Oh, you mean on the virtual reality? I need to get my VR kit out again. It's been a little while. The problem is that when I've got stuff in the room, there's no floor space for VR. And this room is a working room. There's like stuff going on in it all the time. So whenever something needs fixing, it gets brought into my room, so at some point I can fix it. Or, you know, if there's bags left over from shopping, they get put there until they get put away properly. This is very often the let's put stuff in this room until we got time to put it away properly room. I think you'd get a lot of revenue from the bus if you hide it out for events, yeah. I think especially if you did like larger corporate things or stuff like that, I think you could generate good revenue from that sort of thing. And I had a look online. There's not many of that sort of thing about. Now, whether that's because there's no demand or people haven't got into it, I don't know. I mean, we get, you know, the extreme gaming / LAN community is a little bit of a niche thing anyway, sort of. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Go on Dragon's Den with the idea. Yeah, the problem is that I don't think they would see a return because it's just like one bus. If I had like 2 or 3 buses already, and what I wanted to do was start opening up like mini fleets, like a couple of buses in each country or something, and I wanted to do that, like I've proven the business model, I'm showing that it's making money, but now I need investment to expand it, that's when you'd be going on Dragon's Den. Today's background music is brought to us by Monster Cat. Last time I checked, you could play Monster Cat music on your YouTube and Twitch. They're quite happy with that. If you monetize your video on YouTube, they will claim the monetization, but they won't tell you off for it. You know, and I don't mind. This is just a chill and chat session, so cool, whatever. Don't mind. I do like a lot of the Monster Cat music. It is very good, either chill out, background, easy listening sort of music. A lot of it. And in fact, Monster Cat got me into Pegboard Nerds. You used to be able to get a license for Monster Cat. I think it was about $90 a year, and they wouldn't then claim the revenue from your video. Let's have a look. Monster Cat YouTube license. Here we go. Okay, so it's $75 for the year. So in theory, I could get that, and I could download and stream Monster Cat songs. I can add the music to my Twitch and YouTube live streams without any DMCA claims. You know, or it's $7.49 a month. But for the most part, I don't use background music in my streams, so I just thought for this particular stream it was okay. What do you think about Cities Skylines, Hellish? I played it, enjoyed it. If I had time, I'd play it again. Go to my website, masterhellish.net, and on there is a playlist link. And on the playlist link, you will... Oh, that's the wrong link on my own page. You'll find a big list of all the different games and series that I've done. Was I able to share the map in the end? No, I can't remember exactly how to do it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to work out how to do that. It's not straightforward. You can't just go to your game saves and click a button to share on the workshop. I need to look into it. So I will do it. I'm pretty sure it's on my to-do list. So let's see. JP's here. Hey, Hallish, how are you doing? You're melting with 30 degrees in the shadow. Oh my goodness. I mean, anything above like 26 degrees for me is too hot. So like 30 degrees in the shade, I would be melting as well too, JP. Soviet says, you know me as Joe Donweber. Hello, welcome. Have you switched platforms or changed new accounts? It says online you can share the save in the content manager. Yeah, I tried doing that. Basically, I went in, had a go. It wasn't as easy as what I thought, so I just put it on my to-do list. I can't actually find it though, so I will add it on my to-do list again. It is somewhere on my big list. I've got quite a lot of things to do. I'm supposed to be looking at the rail route roadmap this week, but I'm not going to get around to doing that. Yeah, JP Bond lives in Finland, so... Yeah, some people use Fahrenheit. I don't think it's that common throughout most of the world. He says Googling a world map for map temperature gauges. Is that what you'd call it? So like world map for temperature, not texture. World map for temperature. What do you call it? I don't know. You just wanted to stop in and say that my OpenTT tutorials will help you a ton and you're really enjoying the game so far. Well, thank you very much. That's why I put them out there. I have a lot of OpenTTD tutorials. So if you go to that playlist link that I put up there, there are, I think, 8 series of OpenTTD now. So yeah. Temperature units. Units. Yeah, maybe units. Oops. Ah, here we go. No, that's list of countries by average yearly. Oh yeah, here we go. Open image in new window. Open image in tab. Okay, I'm not sure if this link's gonna work. We can give it a try. Yep, there it goes. It does seem to work. So it does seem like there's very few places around the world that still use Fahrenheit. I wonder what that is in terms of percentage of the population. I don't know. Not too sure. Robert says, heavily into Factorio at the moment. Need to check out your Factorio series. Which one? I've got 2. And Americans are still... Well, the thing is, Brandon, I don't think it's a matter about being stubborn at all. Everybody can be stubborn. British, I mean, think about British and how Europe wanted to do measurements of drinks in pubs in litres and stuff, and you know, we asked for the British pint or so, whatever it is. It's not a matter of being stubborn, it's a matter about changing everything. It's like, how do you go around and change everything? There's going to be laws about like how hot a classroom is allowed to be before like the kids have to be sent home or things like that. Some people, I mean, you say people don't like change, that's a massive unuseful generalization. A lot of people do like change, a lot of people campaign for change, but change can be difficult. But imagine all those little tiny rules and laws, they all have to be converted, all the documents have to be done. You're going to have a lot of medical stuff as well, like grids and databases of patient temperatures and all sorts. It's terrible to be able to have to change that. And then the scientific community also use Kelvin, don't they? Which, yeah, I mean, they use Celsius and Kelvin depending on the situation. So, right, city skylines map. I am going to really try hard to get that sorted sometime soon. I've put it into my to-do list. There we go. Kelvin is a different scale, though. Yeah. 4.4% of the world's population use Fahrenheit. Is that all? Wow. JP Bomb says, I stumbled over the vlog video NR1 today. NR1? What? I'm not quite sure what you're saying, JP. Roberto says, in the UK there's no upper temperature in which workers can legally be sent home, only if it's too cold. That sounds like it's probably correct. I mean, Number 1. Oh my first vlog. Yeah, don't watch that. No, nobody go over to my vlogs channel and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Second channel. I've got a second channel. It's basically Hellish 2. I'm okay. Let's watch it now. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to play my own videos. I gotta find myself. So like, there's Master Hellish Gaming, but where's my Master Hellish Vlogs? I can't remember what the second. Oh, it's actually labelled vlogging. Hellish Vlogs, and there's a playlist for all vlogs. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, hang on a second. Quiet Monster Cat. The music that's on the beginning of this video isn't the best. I think that looks like it's about right.
Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to my first video.
Okay, so straight away, I look younger. The phone down here, that's a much older phone. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the Samsung Galaxy S3. There's my Warhammer painting equipment. And my old monitors. What's happening? It's loading.
Hey! I'm going to start off.
So yeah, I'm using jump cuts there. Something that I don't do anymore. And there's a RAM stick, blue tack to my monitor. I found recently that RAM stick had broken. This isn't even in the house that I live in now. This is a long time ago.
By quickly telling you a little bit about who I am. Well, I'm a geek who lives in Lincolnshire in the United Kingdom. In my day-to-day life, I normally go by the name of Adrian.
So it's not playing very well. Yes, it keeps stopping and stumbling. I don't know why.
Adrian.
Yeah.
This is my first
So there's no secret what my name is. I just don't use it.
public video on YouTube. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about.
Okay, I just said it was my first public video on YouTube. That's not technically correct. Okay, I did actually put another video out on YouTube a long time ago. I can't find the chat. I lost the chat. Let me get back to chat. There's chat. I made a video of me and my old guild on World of Warcraft, doing I think it was the Molten Core stuff, and it's stuttering because I'm streaming. It shouldn't do. I've got enough bandwidth, Brandon. And you got to remember, streaming is upload, watching a video is download, so it's using two different pipes. The intro music is hilarious, but it's not great. Also, I don't use that music anymore. It's like my testing music. Yeah, Hellish 2. You were watching a few of my videos a few months ago and you was wetting yourselves. Yeah, they are terrible. Old background is funky with the camera. Yeah, the old background, especially the monitors and so forth. I could try changing the quality, but the quality is set to auto. I'm going to just bump the quality up rather than bringing it down. Yeah, it's a playback error. Yeah, the stuttering won't because I'm streaming. I've got plenty of bandwidth for playing a video and doing that at the same time. So, oh, looks like we might be back on again.
My first home video experience. You have to go back quite a few years for this.
Oh, so this is me telling the story of my first, one of the first videos I ever made.
Story when I was still living at home with my parents, and I bought myself a webcam for the first time. I thought
it was a Logitech webcam and it was round.
Oh, hey, brilliant! Bought the webcam, got home, stuck it on the monitor, and I thought, right, I'll click record and I'll sit there and we'll see what happens. So,
the welcome to the show music is better, Brando. Much better.
Record, and I was sat there thinking of something that would, a good idea of something that I could do, something that might be cooler, or something that I could go, hey, look at this. But
I think the problem with the playback is the fact that I'm pausing it. I'm not sure.
I could think of anything. My sister, who was sat next to me, had her own idea. So let's take a little look at that.
So, not only that, I did change the quality. I did change the quality. I'm going to change it again. So yeah, my sister just hit me in the head. And that was me with short hair as well. So
she protests to this day that she meant to punch behind my head, kind of just a way type thing. That's probably correct. But let's just enjoy that moment one more time, shall we? And yes, I do look very different with short hair. Moving on! As I mentioned before, I'm a self.
What was that cut? That is a terrible idea for a cut. I mean, I was, short-haired hellish. I had short hair until I went to university, and when I went to university, I couldn't be bothered to go and get my hair cut, so I let it grow, and then I ended up with long hair. I don't think... I just want to remind myself, it's on my license. Yeah, it's long hair on my driving license now. It used to be short hair until I got my license renewed. But this is like, obviously, I've never done anything like this before, like made a public video face to camera thing. So I'm still trying different techniques and bits and methods. And one of the things that I really hate about this video is the fact that I've got 3 different monitors. Yeah, the 3 different monitors does my tree in. The monitor on the far right there, that is that's the first ever HD monitor I ever owned, and it ran for so many years. It cost me quite a lot of money at the time, and I bought it because I didn't have a decent TV, and I just bought a PlayStation 3, so I thought I need a HD screen. I'd never had a HD screen before. So I bought that monitor, and it had a HDMI port, and it was one of the first commercial HDMI monitors. Is that disc on the desk open TTD? No, that'll just be a coaster. Yeah, that'll just be a coaster. And what I did is I put a TV card inside my computer, so I used that monitor for TV and for using it as a computer, and I hooked it up to the PlayStation, so it was a multi-monitor. I definitely got my money out of it. Yeah.
And I have lots of hobbies, both non-geeky and geeky, most of which I intend to share with you guys. Now, some of my hobbies that you might not see on my videos are things like my football.
Yeah, I used to play football quite a lot. I'm not into watching football, but I like watching football.
My photography.
Yeah, I still do a lot of photography. I do wedding photographer. Hey Charles, welcome.
And role playing.
Yeah, role playing. I enjoy Dungeons and Dragons and D20 Mod and all that sort of stuff. Haven't done it for a long time, mainly because we started a family, and having a little one and finding time to role play can be near impossible, especially when I do other things like doing YouTube and streaming and video producing. Just means that it just takes up so much of my time. I don't have time for these other things. I still have a crate back here on the shelves. I think it's... Yeah, there is a crate just over there on the shelves behind me, and it's just full of my role-playing stuff. I've even got a Stargate one. Stargate role-playing. We did that once. It was really good fun. Really good fun. Wizard Brandon plays D&D every week. Yeah, I would love to do it weekly. I would love to do a weekly session. I used to for a long time. Just chucking stuff on the floor.
You include Warhammer.
So I have if you didn't know, I have a Warhammer YouTube channel, and the only reason I stopped uploading videos to that channel is because I don't have time to do it. Not because I don't want to do it anymore, or because I've ran out of things to do or ideas. I've done all sorts of things, from painting, construction videos. We even had a video about a battle that we did with lots of cameras. We put a top-down camera on it. I also got together with my neighbour, and we did some kind of vloggy sort of videos about some of the new books that had come out and all that sort of thing. Do I have a favourite football team? No, I don't have a favourite football team because I don't follow football. If I was to sit down and watch a game of football, I would probably prefer to watch women's football, which I think it should be renamed. I think women's football should be just called football, and football should be called men's football, or falling over a lot ball. Because whenever I watch men's football, it just seems to be full of people acting, playing, cheating, falling over. He just barely touched me, and all of a sudden my legs flip out from beneath me and I fall to the ground and roll over several times until I get a free kick. To me, that's not sport. That's not sport. That's not sportsmanship. You don't really seem to see that in any other sport, not that I can think of. So when I say football, I'm talking about soccer for the American people. So yeah, but whenever I've seen women's football, I've never seen any of that. They get on with it. They fall over. They get back up. They carry on. They crack on. They play the game. Not American football. So we're talking soccer. We're talk what we call in this country football. So yeah, I don't follow soccer, but I enjoy playing soccer.
Airsofting.
So
Computer gaming.
I technically can't put that thing that was just very briefly on the I didn't know I was going to put that on the screen, so it was an accident. Never mind. Yes, that was a P90. Airsofting. I do have an airsoft channel. Again, the only reason I don't airsoft is time. I airsofting, role playing, Warhammer, and there's a few other things. I just don't have the time.
Along with this blog, which is going to be more about.
Brandon says American football is kind of like rugby. No. In my opinion, it's very, very different. So Jack says, so wait, when you play a game with guns in it on the screen, it's okay, but fake guns aren't allowed. Essentially, Jack, you're right. That's right. So if you're playing a computer game and there's guns in it and they're firing and all that sort of stuff, you can have that. You can have replica firearms in your videos. You just have to tick the right box to say that this video includes it. It's so that the advertisers can say, actually, I don't want my advertisements on any of that. Can you stream Flight Simulator? I could. I'm not that interested. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, Keizo says guns are bad. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to get into the guns argument because there's a lot of politics involved with that, and I stay out of politics, and we stay out of politics here, so we won't go down that route. But I do like airsofting, and I think there shouldn't really be a problem with with that. Right, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, I think I would enjoy a flight simulator game, but I think just like if you lined up all the games that I wanted to play, Flight Simulator would be so far down that list that I wouldn't get to it. I'd only play the other ones. Soviet ball. Let's stay off that conversation. Okay, I've said we're not going to talk about it. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. Right then, next bit.
Me, my life, and various different geeky and techie subjects in this sort of format. So why did I start doing this? Well, I was at a wedding about a year ago now, and I was recording some video on my phone, just the camera on my phone, and I got it home and I was looking at the video. Well, that's not too bad actually. So I got
I do still have that T-shirt somewhere.
Edited up, made a DVD, and I was quite happy with the results. I thought, oh, if I can do that on.
Okay, the video that I'm talking about now, I wish I could show you because it's what I did is that I was at a wedding and I was taking lots of bits of footage, and I cut it together And I cut it together and I put it to the Team America montage song. So it was a montage of the wedding. And it's brilliant, but I can't show you it because it's, you know, of somebody's wedding that I don't have approval to show publicly, and B, the copyright of the music would also be a problem as well. I would love to show it, but I can't. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm talking about there. Oh, I've just lost the position about where we are.
So why did I start doing editing software and edited up, made
There we
a
go.
DVD, and I was quite happy with the results. I thought, oh, if I can do that on
Something somewhere
went
went terribly wrong.
what can I do on a proper camera like that one? Well, I bought that, and now I'm doing this.
So the camera I'm recording this on, I am like 63% sure it's this camera now. I'm almost certain that's the same camera. Either that, I don't know. But basically, I've got cameras which I use for photography. And would I consider playing Dark Souls? Haven't even heard of the game, not seen it, so I'm not sure. Doubt it. Yeah. So yeah, it's it's a good camera. It's a good camera, and I'm glad that I'm using it for streaming now.
And now you're watching it, so that's what happened. I've also been inspired by people.
Oh, look at that! I just spilt water down myself. I was too busy reading the chat and watching this.
People like Charlie McDonald and the Yogscast team and Hat Films crew. Links to their channels in the description.
So yeah, at the time I was watching a lot of Yogscast, especially I think the Jaffa Cake Factory stuff had just been on, and also I think Hat Films were doing Minecraft as well. But at the time, I don't think Hat Films were a part of the Yogscast. So, are the links in the description? Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look. Yes, they are. They are there. The links are in that description. Very often the links that I put in the descriptions get flushed out because I add new versions of generic descriptions for that series. So I will go, oh, I've got new YouTube, I've got new links, new social media links, and all this sort of thing, and I'll make new text, and I'll go to my YouTube and I'll go, okay, for all these videos in this series, replace the description with this text, and then any special links I put in get washed out. But it's also the comments will be fine.
I think they're brilliant. Brillios are brilliant. Their videos are brilliant. Back up a bit, Adrian. In the description below. I think their videos are brilliant. So be prepared for all different types of content coming out soon across my channels. All produced and edited here at my computer, my custom built machine.
So that microphone is the same microphone. It's on a boom now. It wasn't on a boom before. It was on a desk stand. So whenever I would touch the keyboards hard, it would vibrate through the desk and straight into the microphone, so you really felt it. Christopher says greetings.
Which is recently back up and running after this RAM stick failed and caused all sorts of strange error messages and days of frustration. If you want to see me take my frustration out on this RAM, then check out my next video. Oh, and one more thing. So you only get to see videos on subjects that you're interested in.
Okay, so this is me just describing my channels. This is the Jaffa Factory started on the 24th of June 2012. Wait, it ended the same day as this video. Really? Wow. That is a bit of a fluke. Yeah, that's a bit of a fluke, actually. The last video of that Jaffa series was the same day that I started doing videos. I don't know if I was inspired. I was somewhat inspired by them, maybe. I don't think there's any people that I used to watch then that I do watch now. But yeah, the last bit of that video is me just describing my YouTube channels and the links to follow them. So there's nothing that interesting on that section of there. So yeah. Oh, we got new messages. Let's see. There we go. Wizard Brandon says, I still watch Yogs, but it's mostly just TTT now. Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a movie buff? No. No, definitely not a movie buff. I mean, I like films. I like watching films. I don't watch that many. My genre is quite narrow. Kind of like geek, action, adventure, comedy. That's it. You know, if you're talking kind of horror or rom-com or any other kind of category, then it's pretty much a no from me. Oh, while I've got you all, don't forget about this Saturday's event. So tomorrow night I'm live streaming RimWorld from 8:30. That's going to be fantastic. But we've got an event on Saturday. Now the event created on YouTube has the wrong time on it, so I'm going to cancel it and reschedule it. But from midday UK time, so 11 o'clock UTC, we're going to have a big game of OpenTTD. Have you done a non-tempera OpenTTD map? Yes. Check out the links to my... Have I still got it on my clipboard? No, I've not got it on my clipboard. Okay, so if you go to my website, masterhellish.net, at the very top of the screen there is a playlist link. If you go have a look at that playlist link, then you can see the different OpenTTD series that I've done. I think Series 3 and Series 3.5 was Desert. And then one of the others, I think maybe Series 4, was Subarctic. Not 100% sure. Can't remember, to be honest. What do I need to do? I need to reschedule that. That is an important note to make. I'm going to turn the... There we go. Turn the backlighting off. Yeah, I need to fix that event. I don't know why the event on YouTube says... I think it's 2:30. How long would the game be? I think we're going to aim for a 5-hour game, Jack. Do you think that's good? Should we do a 4, 5 or 6 hour game, everyone? What do we think? I haven't set it in stone yet. One of the reasons I didn't set it in stone is I didn't know what I was doing on the Saturday evening. Is this your first time playing RimWorld? No, it's my second time playing RimWorld. I played RimWorld before the game was released in the kind of alpha. I did a Let's Play series. So again, if you go to the playlists, page on my website, scroll down to RimWorld, you'll see there's a RimWorld Alpha Let's Play series, which is complete. Unfortunately, I did a live stream to end that series, so I felt that the series needed rounding off with like a big long special episode or something, and I did a live stream to do that, to kind of like finish the series off. But that was back before I was live streaming on YouTube, and it was back when they used to get deleted on Twitch after a certain amount of time, so that's lost to the sands of time. So this is basically my second one, which is why it's my RimWorld Live Let's Play Series 2 of 2. So yeah, check it out. Jack Mac says 6 hours. People will start to leave when it's that long. Wizard Brandon says 5 hours. Servit Ball says 4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what year we're going to start in. We'll see. Yeah, the game has gone a long way, and it's got those 2 DLCs now. I haven't played the DLCs. I had a quick look at them, but I just feel like I've got enough of the base game to explore. Maybe if I do like, I get so far. Can you add a DLC once you've already started a world? To a world? Can you expand it? Maybe we can do a series 2.5 where we get to like near the end, but then we add a DLC and then go on a tangent and do some other stuff. I don't know. Brandon says no. I wonder if that's something that we could figure out. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's like adding a mod midway through. You can do that. With Kerbal Space Program, you can turn mods on and off. You can do that in Minecraft in some ways, and you can do it in OpenTTD. You can turn mods on and off. It's not recommended at all, but you can do it. So it's like, yeah, it is like a mod. So it depends. Hey, you watch Spiffin Brit? I have seen Spiffin Brit. Yes, I've seen a few of their videos, and I also see a spike in my own viewership when the Spiffin Brit plays OpenTTD. Not a big spike, just a little spike. Yeah, I mean, it depends, because if the DLC is just content on top of the base game, and you add a DLC, it shouldn't break anything, should it? So, yeah, I mean, I like the Spiffin Brick, but I find the pace of his videos a bit slow for my liking. I like his delivery, I like his content, I like kind of the topics he talks about and the games that he plays, but it's just, I just find, like, I mean, come on, just a bit quicker, come on, get to where you're going with this. It's like there's too many little steps. It's just like, come on, I just want to get there a little bit quicker with that. I get a bit impatient with that, but that's just my opinion. But I do rate him. I do think he's very good. Some of it affects the core mechanics. Oh, okay, Brandon. Your tribes have different generation methods. Okay. And a different relationship system from other tribes. Okay. So it isn't just sitting there, content on top. Fair enough. It actually like changes the way that things go. Maybe we might need a series 3 of RimWorld. If the thing is that I will only do a series under 2 conditions. The first condition is I would like to do the series, and the second condition is you would like me to do a series. If it's one or the other, not both, I won't do it. So there's games that my viewers often ask me to play, but I have no interest in at all. I'm not going to do it, because I'm not going to do a game that I'm not going to enjoy, because I don't want to just do that. Because I'm not going to be enjoying myself, and I'm not going to be making the best content that I think I can. And then the other way around is like, even if I enjoy a game but none of my viewers want to see that game, I generally won't do videos about it. I won't put it out. It means that I can, like, if I do play the game, I can sort of relax a little bit more. I don't have to present. There's a lot of things that people don't realise, is that when you're playing a game and you're producing content, there's a lot of extra effort going in to present, to talk, to fill the gaps, you know, and yeah. Let's have a look. So we got here a couple of questions here. James says, have you had a go with the Apollo rocket industry set on OpenTTD? No, but I have just copied your comment, and I will put it in the list of things for OpenTTD I have to look into. There we go. I will check it out at some point, James. It might be a year away, but at some point I intend to check that out. Roberto says, what game most interests you that you haven't played or streamed yet? Oh, I think I actually have a list of games I would like to play. Like series ideas, and I can't remember where it is. I've lost it. No, it's not there. My microphone's in the way of my sight of my screen now. I can't find it. Don't know where that is, but if I have a glance at my Steam library, I'd certainly say something about that. Let's have a look. So I've actually got a list of games that I want to give a go. So I want to have a go at Locomotion, but only just to see what it's like, because I don't have a massive interest, but I just want to give it a try. Elite Dangerous, I would like to give that a try. Eve Valkyrie, I'd like to give that a try. Noctua, I'd like to play that. Talisman, I'd like to give that a go. Transport Fever 2, I want to try that. Those are all in my list of games to test and try. I actually own all of those games, but I haven't played them yet. In terms of games that I'd like to do more of or come back to, I wish I had time to play like more Crossout. I really enjoyed that game, like the kind of battle and building elements of that just fused together. Great. Any games that I would like to... I can't think of anything. Nothing else jumps to mind. I would love to be able to play a lot of EVE Online, a lot of World of Warcraft. Those are two MMOs that I really, really am into. Soviet Bowl says, I like every game you play, so that's good. Cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. So that means we'll never see you play Warhammer 40k Fire Warrior. I would like to do that. Again, though, it would just be so far down the list I'd never get round to it. Is that a northern, southern London accent? No, I have never lived anywhere near London in my life. This is an East Midlands accent. East Midlands, so below Yorkshire, I guess is how you would say it. Jack and Max like Elite Dangerous. I do want to have a look at Elite Dangerous. Dark Souls 1. Let me have a quick look at some pictures of Dark Souls. Because sometimes if I just Google the images, I can very often get an idea of what it's like. Oh, is it like... It looks like a cross between... like the old Elder Scrolls series and Devil May Cry and maybe a little bit of like Final Fantasy Online-ish? No? I actually did enjoy the Devil May Cry series a little bit. The problem is with Devil May Cry is that if I find a button combo which kind of is basically a win, and all you just got to repeat that to win the combat, that's when I immediately straight away get bored with the game and don't want to play anymore. I'm not sure Dark Souls is a game for me. I'm just going to read the blurb. It's an action role-playing game. I do like action role-playing games, so I've really enjoyed... I played most of, if not all of, Oblivion. What was the other one? Can't remember now. I'm going to have to go to my Steam library. Tell you what, though, that's something I'd love to do. The Elder Scrolls series. So, I played a tiny weeny bit of Morrowind. I played a lot of Oblivion. And I've played a medium amount of Skyrim. I don't think I ever finished Skyrim. I even bought the VR version of Skyrim. It was in the sale and it was really cheap. Really cheap. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought the VR version because you pay almost the same thing again. Let's have a look. Okay. Black Betty says Pitfall. Not heard of it. Brandon says Space Engineers. I'd love to try Space Engineers. I think Space Engineers is one that me and the Viewer Plus subscribers have to have a go at. I'm just going to shout it out in the Viewer Plus chat so we can have a conversation about it later. What is that Cyberpunk 2077 theme? I don't know. Cyan guitar looks good. Yeah, I like my guitars. One day I'll play them again. Is that a Strat? No, they're not Strat. They all three guitars are Tanglewoods. I don't think I can focus on them. I might be able to do a manual focus, but it would mess everything up. It really would mess my setup up. I'm not set up to do room tour or anything like that, or have a room cam. You not British, me British. OpenTTD Crossroads. What? What's just an OpenTTD Crossroads failed link? Not quite sure what you're talking about. Open World Devil May Cry. Yeah, I don't think I'd really be that interested in that sort of game. I do like challenging games. That is true though. And I do like the Final Fantasy series. I loved playing. I played a tiny bit of Final Fantasy 7. I played a lot of Final Fantasy 8. Pretty sure I played nearly all of Final Fantasy 9, and I did play Final Fantasy 10. I bought Final Fantasy 10-2, played about an hour, and decided I was never going to play it ever again. Civ 6, I've never played any of the Civ games. Again, it's a game I'd love to play, but I've not got round to playing. You mean British accent? It is a British accent. I do have a very British accent. It's what most people would call a northern British accent, but I don't think proper northerners would call it north. Southerners would call it north, but we're actually in the middle. And also my accent isn't, I would say, sharp. Northern-ish. I know a lot of people that live down south in the kind of East Sussex sort of area, and they would definitely call me northern. But there's a lot of people that live north beyond me that I would say they're northern. So yeah. Brandon says that Space Engineers, you'd need a server with 10 times settings. I presume you mean like for resource gathering and stuff like that. I mean, any game where you have to change the settings to make it playable just doesn't sound very attractive to me. Well, folks, we've been chatting now for an hour and 1 minute, which means I have to go. I have to go and crack back on with work. It's been fantastic just to have a chill and chat session. Before I go very quickly, though, I might start doing a couple of regular live streams in the week. So I might do like a Wednesday and Friday lunchtime stream. If I do, I would like to bring a third live Let's Play to you. So we've already got Kerbal Space Program. We've already got RimWorld. I would like to do a third one. We're going to have a vote soon, but I'd love to hear ideas. So don't shout out now because I won't get a chance to read them. Come over to the Master Hellish Discord. There's an ideas channel. Drop your ideas for the third live series in there. And I will have a look at them all. But I'm going to have to rush off now. It's been brilliant hanging out with you all. Don't forget, live stream tomorrow night for RimWorld, and then the big game of OpenTTD on Saturday. I'll see you all quite soon. Bye for now, folks.